we have come to Surratt. I have two of these, one of which I have not used yet, and one of them I have, and I really like these. They are more of a liquidy, creamy, more so liquid blush. So the two colors I have are Parfait and Barbe et Papa. All I know is papa means potatoes or father in Spanish. So Barbe et Papa. I have no idea what they're trying to do with that. It could be Barbe a father or Barbe a potatoes. I like Barbe a potatoes better. I just think that's funnier. But Parfait is the first one I got. I got this at Neiman Marcus. And then I got this one right here, Barbe et Papa, at Blue Mercury when they had one of their edit kits in a bag. For like $100, you get like $300 worth of products. And I try to get those annually because what you pay is a lot. What you get is a lot more than what you pay. So I try to buy those, especially around my birthday time, because then I can definitely get the free gift. I'm not ashamed of it. I will make my rounds on my birthday, which is coming up in June. Go to Starbucks, go to Sephora, go to Ulta, and then make my way over to Blue Mercury, among other places. So again, this is Parfait. These are good for, I'll tell you in a second. The only problem I don't like with Surratt packaging is you can't read shit on them. Okay, so it says here it is good for, good lord, 12 months, I think. Ooh, yeah, it says 12 months. Hell, I can barely read that. Okay, I do like the sponge applicator. It's a lot better than like the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's just easier contained. And the way you get more pigment is you just crank it up till you get that little poopy. And then you use the brush tip sponge tip applicator to blend out. Okay. Let's see. Can I get you to see that? There we go. It does have a lighter opacity, and I know I'm zooming you super close, but it has a lighter opacity than a lot of other blushes, so it's not meant to be like super punchy like the one from NARS or any of the other one, the powder based ones. So that one's that. We'll see what Barbie has to say, because this is much lighter. But I do like the formula. It's bouncy, but you can build it up on your cheek. Maybe my hand's just not very good. So here we go. So this is the primo swatch of this product. You get to see it here. There we go. Ew. Here we go. Oh. This is very pinky. Well, at least when it comes out. Okay. I'm just going to show you the applicator because at this point I don't think you can see it. So there's that. It is a very, it's more pink than peach like the other one. And I'll do that again for you so that way you can see it. See, when it comes on the skin, you can see it's very pink, but blends into nothing into my hand. I'm looking and I can't see shit. The other one's probably better. So these are definitely not meant for deeper skin, because if you can hardly see it on my hand, I can't imagine if you have. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you can tell it's more corally, tangerine based, or peachy. Again, word of these videos, good lord. But it does have a nice like sheen gloss to them. I'm definitely gonna have to try these more often. Again, Parfait is the first one that I got. I don't mind these sponge applicators on these ones. And then here is Barbe a Papa. So I don't know what that, again, I don't know what that means. But the packaging is very sleek. It's minimal, but you can still see it. There's a lot of thought put into them. So maybe one of these days I'll use them again. But you saw that first swatch for here, and that was for Barbie Papa. Haven't used it yet, but maybe tomorrow I will, just for shits and giggles. Okay, here's Barbie Papa. Yeah. I also tend to baby these because they're so expensive. So I think they're like, again, 45, 50 bucks. So the last brand, or actually the last two brands I want to focus on are Rose Ink. These are the Blush Divine Radiant Lip and Cheek colors. I'll tell you my thoughts in a second on that. And then I do want to talk about this face palette from Burberry that I really enjoy. I actually got this at Nordstrom Rack. Actually, most of my Burberry items I got from Nordstrom Rack. So I wish they still sold that stuff there, but I know they're selling a bunch of other stuff. I don't go to Nordstrom Rack as much as I used to because like their MAC items, or even sometimes like their Charlotte Tilbury items, are regular retail price. So it's like, if that's the case, I just go to Nordstrom and do that. Okay, so let's discuss Rose Ink, and then we'll work onto the Burberry. Now, if somebody can also tell me, is it Burberry or Burberry? I think, to me, it sounds like Burberry is the correct pronunciation. Maybe. I'll do a Google on that. So, this is the component for the Rose Ink. You can kind of see it right there. This is from Rose Whitley Huntington, also known as Jason Statham's other half. And the color that I have is Foxglove. It's a beautiful color. But when I open it up, again, color isn't the issue. Consistency and the formula aren't the issue. Tell me, does this not look like a little toilet component? Like a toilet bowl? You know, that's the toilet. This is the toilet seat. Please tell me somebody else sees it as a toilet seat, because I think I read that somewhere on Reddit, and now I can't let go of that idea. But anyway, compared to some liquid blushes and even powder blushes, the pigmentation on cream blushes are great. Also, this is refillable. You can always just buy the refill online at Sephora or at her website. But what is that? Oh, no, nothing heinous. That was just the cream. But you get a nice color and a nice swatch, because again, creams they're super nice. They get and if you blend it out, you still get that color, but it's a little bit softer. But I really, really like this one. It's, again, not a traditional pink. It is more like a terracotta based color. And again, you can use it for the cheeks and the lips. No regrets. I bought this at the Sephora in San Francisco, and because they were like the only stores to have it there, like the full section for Rose Ink items. And so I would buy this one again, but it's going to take me forever and a day, just like with the Rare Beauty, just to get through, because there's so much product, and it goes a little bit, goes a long way. You get a total of 0.15 ounces, which doesn't seem like it's a lot, but for a cream product, that's a lot, and it goes so far. And then you just use these two pinholes to pop out the cream blush, and then you're on your way. So again, there's the box, Foxglove, again with the colors. Highly recommend buying this one. It's a clean beauty brand, but you know what? One of the very few clean beauty brands that I would actually use. Just a very, very good cream blush. All right, this is the last thing for the evening, because I am pooped. This is the Burberry Essentials Glow Palette. I have this in the fair to light medium. They did have a dark one, but it was just way too dark for me. And not only that, I would have picked it up, but somebody swatched it, and I'm like, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna buy that, because it's like when you go into TJ Maxx or Marshalls, you have to open stuff up to make sure it's not swatched and defiled. So, but I'll be honest, I opened the drawers underneath to see if I can find one that wasn't tainted. So I found this one. The only fingerprints that are in this one are mine. Okay, so here we go. We have the sculpt, the blush, the highlight. So fair brown, fair, light pink, and white. And then we have the sculpt in light brown, pink for the blush, and pink pearl for the highlight. I think for when I go on my trip, I'm going to Ireland and Scotland in July. I think this is the one I'm going to take because it's an all-in-one, and you get some creams, you get some powders, and ooh, it's so nice. You can use this as a contour or a bronzer, I apologize. But these two are really super nice, and what I'll even do is I'll mix the two of them, and it's a perfect blush. So this is a cream contour, so the sculpt. So there you go. Not the first bronzer we've kind of had on tonight or in these videos, but it'll do. See, you get a nice contour color bit right there, and it works for my skin. One I can compare it to would be maybe not, but I like Biscuit from Westman Atelier. I bought that. I have the mini one because that'll last you a super long time. And then yeah, I would buy just the baby one. You don't need the full size because they last forever. So this is the soft brown. This is the let me see if I can get some on the other side of the finger. There we go. So there we go. There's a good full swatch. This is that. So you can use that as a highlighter, but they're saying you can use this also as a soft sculpt. I would use that as a highlighter or like a eyeshadow pop of color, like with any of these, because they just, oh, they work so well. Look at the pinks on those. Like I said, I'm not a big pink person, but I really, really like these pinks. I am just going to clean my hand so I can get some more swatches on there. All right, let's actually do this. So this one, this top one right here is the blush in light pink, and the bottom one is just regular pink. You can tell there's a tonal difference. And then let's just do that. And what's nice is I can actually get my brushes in. So let's do. So we have light pink on top, and then we have pink on bottom. There you go. Yeah, I think this is the palette I'm going to take with me when I go to Europe. I'm going to Ireland and Scotland, and it's just a nice coverall. I get my bronzers, I get my highlighters, and I get my sculpting, and I can still use it as a eyeshadow palette. But I'm probably going to still take an eyeshadow palette. I'll just take one of my Natasha Denona minis. And then here are the two highlights. These are in white and pink pearl. So here's white. And then pink pearl. These are kind of, I guess you can also compare these. Ooh, good grief. Ooh, those are bright. This would be good as an inner corner highlight, or even this. Yeah, this is it. This is the palette I'm taking. Good swipes, great pigmentation. In fact, what I might do is I'm gonna go visit some friends, some family tomorrow, and I'm gonna go do my face. When I put myself together, I'll do a get ready with me video, and I'll use this palette because that is bangers awesome. That is bangers. No regrets. I think I paid 15 bucks for this, or 30 bucks, something like that. What did I pay? Oh, sorry, I paid 35. But apparently it retails for like 70. So I'll take it. Those are the colors again. It's just smack full of just punchy pigment, but it just looks good. So, all right, this is the one I will use tomorrow, and I'll do a get ready with me. All right, everybody, I am exhausted. I'm tired. I didn't eat anything, so I need to figure that out. That's it for me tonight. Thanks for watching, and keep on swatching.